Hey guys, it is Michelle. As you can tell by the title of this video, we're doing a little haul today. And I wanted to bring you guys with me, but I forgot my tripod and the battery for my camera. So that would have been a little bit more helpful. I did have my iPhone, but I didn't like the footage. I did try filming a little bit with that, and I was just not happy with just the way it looked. It's very... That's what I'm looking for here. I couldn't get it to stay still. I feel like it was bouncing all over the place, but life goes on. Anyway, I'm going to get started. I guess with like the actual retail stores first, and then like there's like little mom and pop shops and stuff like that that we'll get into. So the first thing I did, I forgot a lot of things this trip. Originally, I wasn't supposed to leave till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and our plans changed. Joey got the day off instead, so instead of having the morning to prep and plan, I didn't have like much time because I was going to do all the planning then. I did some of it the night before, but they're just like little things that I just kind of forgot. One of them being a cardigan. I always like bringing one, especially when we go out to dinner, just to have something to wear and over like a sundress or something like that, because sometimes the hotels can get cold, or if you're going out to dinner, like I said, the restaurants can be cold. You know, it's just nice to have one, and I forgot one. And I mean, they have sweatshirt shops all over the Cape, but I didn't want a sweatshirt. I have tons. Number one, I love sweatshirts for lounging in, but number two, because I mean, you can wear a sweatshirt over a summer dress in a restaurant, it just doesn't look nice. So we went to the one mall, and the way it's set up, there's like the Macy's. It's set up at two different ends. There's like the men's and junior side, and then there's the women's and perfumes and stuff like that. So we went to the men's part first because they have a junior section there. It's really cute, and I did find a cardigan. I'm actually really excited for it. This is a men's cardigan, and it's huge on me, but I like that slouchy look for the office. So this is actually a Tommy Hilfiger. You can see it's like, it's an XXL. So it's really, really large, and like I'm kind of lost in it. But it works over a sundress. It's super cute. It's got tortoiseshell-like buttons on it. And this was $12. It was originally like 50-something. But it's just a regular cardigan. I wish they had it in black. I did find one in black, but it was trimmed in like neon yellow. Also a Tommy Hilfiger. That one was about $20, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wear it as often because of the yellow on it. This blue one, I can get down. So for $12 wasn't bad. Then I went to the ladies' side, and I had gone there. Well, actually, I had gone to that side first originally, looking for a cardigan. I got lucky on the other section. I was in the hope of finding in the juniors, but So this top, I'm trying to find the price. Okay, beautiful. On the same price point. Now, this is like my favorite color combination. As you guys know, this is pink, black, and white. Some of my favorite color combinations. Very popular. I've seen this coming out a lot. This was originally $49.50, and I paid $13.93 for this. This was called Last Act. Last Act at Macy's is the stuff that they're clearing it out. You really can't get coupons on these things because it is Last Act. It's at the lowest price it's going to be, and that's okay. For $14, it's a pretty good price, and this is by International Concepts, or Inc. And it's so cute with a pair of jeans. As you can tell, I haven't worn it yet, but I couldn't help myself. I've been in need of more tops lately, as you guys know. I've been talking about that, and this one is really cute for summer. So, got that. So the other thing, I had to go to Rite Aid, and not because I really wanted to, I kind of had no choice. So what ended up happening on my third day there, and as you guys know, I got a second piercing a few weeks ago, and I've had no issues with it. Seriously, I've been following what they told me, you know, to rinse it and how to clean it with the soap and everything. So I figured, well, we're not going to be going long, and the bottle of soap that I have is gigantuan. I should have just brought it in another container. But I assumed as long as I kept it clean and washed it, you know, with just water, I'd be fine. So, I actually realized it on day 2. I got blood on, well, I didn't get blood. This started bleeding because I had gotten the back of it, because the backs of these are kind of like the ones for your nose, where they kind of like curve at the ends. So I accidentally got it caught on my other earring. That's why I'm not wearing my other earrings, because I got it caught. And started to bleed. No good. So I was like, okay. So I went back to the hotel, I cleaned them, everything was fine, blah blah blah. So day 3, we were going to go walk. I keep hearing things, it's weird. I don't know what the dog's doing. I think she's playing bumper cars with her dishes again. So day 3, this one started hurting. I'm like, ow, what's going on? And then I touched it, and then I looked at my hand, and it was just utter disgusting. I'm like, great. What am I going to do? We were in this parking lot because there's like a walking area to get to the one area we wanted to look through. And he's like, well, let's go back to the hotel. I was like, well, it's going to be like half an hour. And I don't have anything really to help fix this. I need to get something for it. So there's a Rite Aid right there. I was like, you know what? Maybe they'll have something for earrings. They'll probably won't have the soap that I'm using, but let's just try it. So I went in, and the first thing I got was some Advil, because I had a feeling at some point one of us was going to have a headache, or to help if I got an infection or anything. I was worried about that, so I got this. I'll keep that in my purse. The next thing I got, I was like, well, this is obviously infected. I got some alcohol wipes. They're just the little guys. They're just, I'll show you. These are like $2. Just these little things. Just so that I could clean it up a little bit and try to get rid of some of the bacteria. Just to, you know, make it a little more sanitary. But I was so shocked to find that they had the soap that I use. That was recommended for my ears by the piercer. So, they didn't have the one I'm using. I used a tea tree oil one, but I figured this was just as good. They had this one, almond, lavender, and then just the baby unscented. This stuff is amazing. It is a little pricey, but this is super concentrated, so you do dilute it. This is 1801 hemp, and this is the peppermint scent by Dr. Bronner's. This stuff, I was so excited when I found this. And this one smells really nice. I like the tea tree oil one as well. So I ended up taking it. We ended up going back to the hotel because I was like, you know what, it's best I take care of this now instead of going, we'll come back. So I wasted about an hour doing that. But they've been fine ever since, but I'm not wearing my other earrings until these are healed up because it was a mess. Like, the one item that I got, I'll show you, I'll talk to you a little bit more about it. Like, it's been a bloody mess, literally. So I had to do that. Next, I had some Bath & Body Works coupons, and I wanted to use them before they expired. So the one that I had was you got a free wallflower. Now, it's just the plain ones. You can't get the fun ones, which is fine. But so I got this for free. These are normally $5.50, and I think it was up to $6.50. They don't have anything for $6.50. So I got this guy because I've noticed that they go, they burn out fast. I don't know why. Have you guys noticed that? Some of mine burn out pretty quick. The next thing was you got a spray or a fine mist for $6, and then there's a 20% off coupon. So I got that for free. They didn't have, like, theirs was a very small store. They didn't really have a lot out, and they're starting to come out in the fall, which is great. They have some really great scents out, but I'm like, nope, let's wait a little bit longer. I got the white citrus, a very nice clean scent, and I had the 20% off coupon, so this came up $6. And then it took off an extra $2.08, which brought it to $3.20 for this. So with tax, I paid $3.40 for both items because that was free, and you can't beat that. $3? Hello, you can't even do that at the semi-annual sales. Awesome. So the next thing that's considered like retail, because I know these stores are all over the Cape. I forget where else they're at. There's a couple in New York. I think there's one in Connecticut. but these are all over Massachusetts. This is the Christmas tree shop, which I love, and this thing was originally $12.99. I got it on special for $6.50. I had to get this. This was the first thing I bought when I got onto the Cape, because I had to pick up, like I said, little items that I forgot. So when I saw this, I had to have it. It says, live like a pirate, live like a captain, party like a pirate. The original saying that I found was work like a captain, party like a pirate, and it's one of my absolute favorites, but you never find that exact wording. It's always like live like a captain, have fun like a pirate, or it's never exactly written the same way. But this was as close as it got. It's got an anchor, which you guys know my love of the anchor, and if you put in 2 AA batteries, it actually lights up. Not that I care too much about that, but I saw that and I was like, I can put this at my workstation, at work maybe, or in the room where I'm filming. I love it. I couldn't pass it up. It's, like I said, one of my favorite quotes. Work like a captain, party like a pirate. If you're gonna do it hard. And I love it. For $6.50, I had to get it. I wouldn't have paid $13 for it, to be honest with you, but for that price, I was like, mine! So, now, next, that's where the other story comes in. There is jewelry outlets out there. There's all kinds of outlets in Cape Cod. There's designer clothing outlets, there's shoe outlets. Pretty much there's an outlet for anything you need. So I went to this one jewelry outlet. And they had so many beautiful things, and I don't know, the area that I live in, it's hard to find like jewelry that's like, I don't even know how to say it. Like you can find sterling silver, but mostly it's like stainless steel and costume in the area that I live in. I don't know why. It's very difficult to find like silver and gold jewelry, and if you do, it's normally like plated silver or plated gold. So, for my second piercing, I don't have a lot of little things. I have like a couple pairs of studs and like some tiny itty bitty costume pieces that came with necklaces. So I was like, well, I'm probably going to keep using the zine for a long time, honestly, because now I'm a little nervous because of what happened with them. So, I was looking, and I originally wanted something with an octopus. So, I found the lady there helped me out. She was awesome. She originally showed me a pearl necklace and pearl earrings with octopus on it, and they were nice, but not exactly what I was looking for, because they were big. They were about like an inch, and they were gorgeous, but they hung low, so I wouldn't wear it back here, you know. And gorgeous, but not what I was looking for. Then I found a pendant, and it was I should have gotten it. Now thinking about it. It was a merman and a mermaid, and they were so cute. I've never seen a couple before as far as merpeople in jewelry, so I almost got that. But then I was like, how much wear are you going to get out of this pendant? I was like, okay, I need to get earrings to wear in my second hole, because I only got like 1 or 2 pairs. So I found these, and they were super affordable. So I got these, but the problem was she let me try on a lot of the jewelry. So when I put these, and I put them into my first haul, obviously because I was having problems with this one, I didn't want to play with it. Put it in, and the back of this earring literally got stuck on the back of this one, because it's curved. Don't ask me how I did it. Joey had to help me get it out. And this thing started to bleed profusely. I was like, oh my god. Thankfully she didn't notice, because I had like my hair a little bit down that I could cover it. But I ended up getting these earrings, because I figured they'd be like an heirloom piece too. This is something I'll have the rest of my life. So they're tiny, because they are for my second haul, but these are 14 karat gold little conchs. Okay. But they're so cute, and I thought they would look adorable up there. And it goes for my love of the sea, and they're just like your regular backs. So they're really affordable. I want to go back because they had a lot of unique jewelry and really good price. Like I said, it was an outlet, and these will be perfect. Plus, I want to have more fun with like the bigger stuff. There's a lot of big earrings there that I really wanted, but I was like, nope. Next time. But they did have this coupon that you got a free silver heart pendant with any purchase. It's so tiny, but it's cool. And I got this little sterling silver heart pendant for free. Can't beat that. It's cute. So, those were from that shop. Next, we found an artist selling her, her prints, and oh my god, her eye for capturing was, she had a beautiful eye, if that makes sense. As far as photography went, she really could capture beautiful. One of the best I've seen. Anyway, we wanted to see a lighthouse while we were there this time, like to tour a lighthouse. But there's only certain areas on the Cape, certain lighthouses you can tour. Some of them are on private property or not open to the public. And that's kind of the area we were staying in. So, and we went like peak season. It was like crazy. It was so busy. But I mean, I've been there during that time. It doesn't bother me. It bothered Joey like a little bit, but not too bad. He was just like, wow, I've never seen that busy, because I always take him during the off season. But I wanted, you know, I was like, experience the summer tourism, you know. So we wanted to hit a lighthouse, but we just ran out of time, just running around doing things. We just ran out of time. So instead, we got pictures of lighthouses. So this is the one he picked, and it's really pretty. It's huge. This is in Philmont, Massachusetts. He likes the classic lighthouse with the house behind it. Really, really beautiful shot. Gorgeous lighthouse. And these need to be framed, but absolutely stunning. The one I picked, oh, I love this. I'm not sure where I'm putting it yet, because she had this on a phone case too, but for like an extra $10 I could get it a matte picture, and I was like, I'm just gonna get the picture. Look at this. And she had it in black and white as well. This is in Nantucket, Massachusetts, so it's on one of the islands. I'm sure you've heard of Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket. JFK is like, Massachusetts is very famous for JFK. He loved to vacation in Massachusetts, Martha's Vineyard specifically. But I bought this in Hyannis, Massachusetts, and there is a museum there for him. He would have been 100 years old this year, so there's like a big thing going on this year for him, which is really cool. Yeah, but so that's why we got those pictures, is because we didn't get to see any lighthouses this time around. Now, last but certainly not least, and I'm very saddened by this, there's this one shop, and you guys have seen me haul from him before. I've gotten tons of dresses and beautiful textiles. The background, the purple and pink background with the chameleons that you see in some of my videos, came from this shop, and he was just a good friend. Anyway, years and years ago, we became friends because he loved hummingbirds. We have a trumpet vine plant that attracts hummingbirds here at my house, and I gave him seeds for this plant, and they blossomed, and they're in his garden there. And we were just really good friends. I've known him, gosh, since I was a young teenager, and we just like had a really good connection. He had some beautiful stories to tell about his life, and he was just an absolutely beautiful person and a wonderful, loving guy. So it was always a part of my, whenever we went down to the Cape, I had to visit him. Had to visit him in his shop. And it was always just a wonderful experience. So this time around, we stopped, my second day there, we stopped because it was raining. So I was like, well, we're going to our shopping today, blah, 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 let's go see him. I walk in, I mean, I saw his car outside, I walk in, but I don't see him. I see a woman behind the counter. I'm like, oh, okay. And she seemed a little taken aback, like, I felt like I was walking in on something when I was there. So, she's like, well, can I help you? And I was like, oh, we just got on the Cape. You know, he's a friend of ours. We just came to say hi and see what you have new in stock. And then she proceeds to tell me that he passed away in January. So, like, he was an older gentleman. And I told Joey, like, a while ago, I was like, one day, I don't want the day to come where I'm coming, you know, on vacation, and then he's not here. Like, I knew the day would come one day. I didn't expect it so soon. Actually, I cried a good portion of that day because, like, I mean, like, for her, it happened 8 months ago. For me, it was just happening. So it was just, like, mind-blowing. Like I said, it's not like we were... I know people are like, well, why didn't you talk to him throughout the years? Like, he was just a shop owner. I was a very good customer, and that's how we based our friendship on, you know. I mean, you just... When you work in retail or working with the public, you end up making connection with some of your customers. It just happens naturally. You know, when I worked in retail and stuff like that, there was those few customers that I was very attached to because they were great people, and when something happened to one of them, or good or bad, you know, when it was something good, it was like, oh my god, that's wonderful, and you'd be so happy, and then if it was something bad, I mean, it kind of hit you. So, and this hit me pretty hard. So, I'm pretty sure that this was the last year of the shop. I'm pretty positive. It won't be open next year. I think that the family is just liquidating and just closing down. So, my last purchases, and I'm very saddened by it. 2 of them, they're technically sarongs. Actually, the background that I use for the one room with the purple with the little chameleons, I guess it's technically a sarong as well, but I love it because it's so pretty. So this is the first one I got. I figured it would be a cute background. There was a brown one that I almost got, but I thought this would be a really nice contrast. So I got this one. And you can use these for a bunch of things. You can use it as like a beach cover-up, a light blanket. You know, you can tie it in your hair if you wanted to. I love these. They're so pretty. So I got this one. This thing is the first one that I saw when I walked in the store, and I was like, yes, mine. As you can see, it's got peacock feathers on it, and then this big circle on it. He loved textiles. He has some of the most amazing textiles I've ever seen. These are just like, you know, they're probably made in China, these ones. Oh no, these are made in Indonesia. But like, these aren't half as nice as some of the stuff that he normally has. And then I couldn't decide on what to get as far as like clothing, because I have a lot of his pieces already, and all the stuff that I was getting, like, that I was looking at, I was like, oh, but I already have something like that in this color, or I had this in this color. Then I went to the very, very back, and this was like hiding far in the back, like, couldn't see it. And it's absolutely adorable. I love it. It looks so cute for work. And it was like really cheap. It was $29 for this. And then she gave me $3 off it. So this is the top. It's this beautiful blaned collar. And it's got a 3/4 inch sleeve on it. And in the front and the back, there is pleating. Let's see, there's little pleats here. You can barely see it because it's black. And there is pleating on the back. And I know you can't see this. No, not really. But what I like most is that at the bottom of this dress is this really pretty lace. It's really super cute, and I absolutely love this. Yeah. What makes me sad, I'm still bummed about it, to be honest with you. We used to spend hours just talking to him, like, of course, shopping as well. But, and he would occasionally give us a gift, which, you know, we always told him no. But he was like, no, you're my friend. Like, I understand, but, you know, you need to make money too. And then he would eventually let me pay him, but, I miss him. Like, he was... It just stinks, you know? I mean, when you make, like, a connection with somebody and then something like that happens, it just really... I don't know. It just... It's hard to talk about. Especially, like... I knew the day would come. I knew it. Like I said about a year ago or so, I was like, you know, one day we'll go and he's not going to be there. And I don't want that day to come. And that day came. So the Cape will be a little bit, you know, I don't want to say less friendly, but it's definitely lost somebody very wonderful with such a beautiful soul. I mean, he met some of the, because he's a textiler, he met like the Queen of England and Carter, President Carter he met back when he was the president, and so many other like really influential people in history and like even celebrities. And, you know, talking about his family and, you know, just the life he lived. He was full of so many stories. He was like in his late 70s, you know, early 80s. So, you know, he was, you know, an older man. But, and he was just like so happy and so proud to talk about it. And his family, he said how they all came to the airport when he came here from India way back when he first started. And that it was a huge deal for the family because he was the first one to go to America, and he just had so many amazing stories. And you know, he lived the American dream. He came here with, you know, pretty much nothing and worked himself up into a beautiful and successful business owner, and just a beautiful heart. And I wish that there was more people like him in this world. It's so sad. I think that's what bothers me the most, is that you find something like that so precious, such a beautiful soul and such beautiful people, and then, like, you know, poof, they're gone. And it's just sad. It's very upsetting. But, you know, there's other beautiful souls out there, and we gotta remember to live by example. And I'm trying, like, to I'm still a little bothered by it, guys. I do apologize. I'm trying not to get choking up again. But, yeah, so that was my little haul and my little items that mean more to me now. I mean, they always did. Every piece that I've gotten from him has meant something. I've gotten, like, compliments on so many of the pieces, and it's just... I just think, like, the memories are just, like, flooding through, and it just... You know, it is what it is. So I don't want to bring you guys down any more than I probably have, and I do apologize for that. But it was a beautiful trip. The weather did hold out for the most part, except for that one day. But it was very nice. Had some yummy seafood. Walked to the beach. My feet are like smoother than you can imagine. But I did, my last day, hurt the top of my one ankle really bad. I hit it like just right. But other than that, it was beautiful. It was well needed. It was great. So, I really did enjoy it, guys. I'm sorry I forgot the camera. Well, I brought the camera. I brought the camera. I forgot the battery and the tripod, which, you know, it's very helpful. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going. I got to clean up this mess that I made. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Love you. Bye.